welcome back to your favorite place to be on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. It's Afternoon Express, baby. And here we are focusing on the best recipes, the best foods, but also things that inspire you. So are you dreaming about the most delicious meal tonight? Then hold on for our dreamy meatballs with creamy garlic mash. Now, you're right.
Sounds yummy, hey?
You can say that again. I mean, this is really comfort food to the max.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, if you just look at that plate there, I mean, whoa, that's quite a South African serving of, a serious number of meatballs and mash. But yeah, it's absolute comfort food. We all resonate with it. And I think you got very excited when we were talking about meatballs because you love food as well.
Oh, I love food.
Really?
And I love cooking too.
There we
so
go.
I'm in the right place.
Fantastic. Well, we're going to put you to work on there.
Yep.
We're going to knock up a lovely sauce if you'd like to do so. So if you can put all the ingredients into the pot there, we've got some lovely tinned tomatoes, some tomato paste, some mixed herbs, a bit of black pepper, and then sugar. So that sauce is just going to sort of tick away. If you can just keep stirring that little bit by little bit. And then what I'm going to do is make the actual meatball component. So some lovely beef mince, and to that I'm going to add in some chopped onion. So nice fine dice of that. Breadcrumbs, that's sort of help to bind. Now, there's always sort of, debate in the chef's world, do you add breadcrumbs or not? But it does help to soak up that extra bit of moisture in there.
Gotcha.
An egg for binding. And then in with a little bit of salt. Seasoning is always very important, and black pepper. And then hard spices, cumin, coriander work well. So I've got some lovely ground coriander I'm going to pop into there, and then some smoked paprika
It seems as if they're, just those stable, everyday type of spices going into those meatballs. You got so excited hearing Smo about meatballs. Have you ever tried a meatball from scratch?
Yeah, but I'm not sure if your one will taste better than my one. But
I'm sure they are fabulous. So yes, I mean, everyone's got a different version of meatballs. They say, mine's going to taste different to yours.
Sure.
But whatever you've got at home, whatever you enjoy putting into what ingredients you've got, pop them in there. So, and I think these are all sort of staple ingredients that you've got. And then I've got a little bit of garlic, which I'm using on the microplane. That really gets lots of flavour using the microplane. And then all you do is just bringing that all together into a lovely paste. So I'm just going to get my hand in there. It's just always much quicker and easier.
So there's no real science to it? You just blend it all together, put it in there?
Absolutely. And even at this stage now, I mean, you're tasting straight away, which I like to see. Taste this, even at its raw stage, you can actually taste it and see what sort of seasoning it might need if you need to. But it's very important, just bring it together as quickly as possible, and then you're done. Now, I actually have always batches of, sort of mince like this, all sort of seasoned up and ready to go, and they put them into a freezer bag. So when you have one of those days, you come back from work and you don't really want to cook, but, you want to knock up something that's still tasty, out it comes, and off you go. Yep.
So the question is, do we have to make small meatballs? Can't you make a big one like that, a giant one?
Well, okay, a giant one. Oh! The girl after my own heart there, give everything big and bold.
Already. You can stay. A big old meatball, Chef Charles.
So, yes.
Here we go.
Okay, you wanting that there. My only issue there is trying to cook that evenly. The outside is going to start to, be cooked. The inside is still going to stay raw. So, again, you want uniformity is what is key. So, if you want to do something on a larger scale, then what I suggest is flatten it. So, it's not like a sort of a big, fat hamburger kind of patty, because now you've got something that's even. When it's like a big round ball, you've got sort of a thinner end and then a very thick end. So the time the centre is cooked, the outside is overcooked and it's
overcooked.
You said those words there. So all you need to do is just pop, whatever size you want, and we've got some fairly large ones like that there.
Yeah.
If you work in a restaurant, you usually actually weigh these out one by one to get it absolutely perfect. But anyway, we don't have to do that. We're home cooks here.
Perfection.
So what we need to do is I find it's quite good to compress it a little bit, all right? Because remember, it's quite open. So what you do is just bring it all together, and
I think
then you can just sort of put it into your hand. And I find you actually get a much better ball using one hand as opposed to trying to sort of do it like that. And that's all that you got.
I love that. I think we need to put more to the test. Have you been paying attention?
It looks like a piece of art.
Well, in essence, I guess it is. And all we're going to do is put some oil into a hot pan, and from there, we're going to take that meatball and pop that in there.
It's
all right?
sizzling.
And fry that off. Get lovely colour on there, because colour is flavour. And we're going to take your gorgeous sauce and pop that on top in a bit once we fried some more meatballs. But if you want to get into here and make some meatballs with me, let's go.
Yeah,
Grab
get your
it and
hands
go.
dirty. One thing about me,
Yes.
I will stay on the taste testing side. But
don't
worry
show
not,
off.
I'm not going to completely exploit you and your skills. We also have a taste tester for you right here. But let's first finish that meatball.
Okay.
You've also decided to go with a mashed potato. Okay. The masterclass is underway.
There we go. Look how perfectly that is. All about uniformity, so things cook evenly on that there. Again, listen to your pan. Must always be happy Rice Krispies, that snap, crackle,
And pop.
going there.
Okay.
Look with your eyes as it's cooking. And,
see.
you know, then start moving it. Don't get in there and keep moving it. You know, just sort of up to the side and look at that lovely bit of colour on that side.
Yes.
And brown that all over is all that you
Golden
need to
brown.
do. Until it's golden brown. Absolutely.
It looks good. It is definitely heating up in this kitchen. I mean, you go ahead.
Yeah, go.
Commit.
Okay.
Commit. That is what Listen, there are no TV bites here on Afternoon Express. We are eating for
The whole
real.
thing.
Good, hey? How delicious. And I mean, you paid it
There's a
perfectly
bit
with
of
that.
it.
Yeah, nothing goes
Fabulous.
to waste. The mashed potato is perfect. Of course, we all know how to make mashed potato, creamy, garlicky mashed potato. Add it on the top and inside, rather, on the bed of that mashed potato.
Oh, absolutely.
You're adding these meatballs magnifique.
It's as simple as that.
It's as simple as that.